And joined on the broadcast now by former Scream Eagle forward Ryan Walsh. Had quite the career in the QMJHL, and we'll discuss with Ryan about his time with the Scream Eagles. But first I wanted to go back, prior to playing for the Scream Eagles, playing in Granby and moved to Sydney. Ryan, how did you end up in the QMJHL? A Newfoundland player, I think you would have had a choice as to whether you wanted to go to the Q or the O.
Back then, I believe we did have a choice. It really boiled down to my age at the time. I think it was when I came into the Q, I was 18, and I really didn't have a ton of options, to be quite honest. And one of my coaches back in midget was a scout for Granby, and I believe I was drafted somewhere around the 15th round or something to Granby to get a tryout, and that's where I ended up.
The off season, the first year you play in Granby after the team moves to Cape Breton, were you excited about getting closer to home?
Oh, absolutely. I remember the day quite clearly, actually, when it was announced on TSN that Granby would be relocating to Cape Breton. I don't think it was 5 minutes after the announcement on SportsCenter that Randy Copley called me, pretty excited himself. The two of us were real happy that it was going down that way.
First year in Cape Breton, over 100 points. An Eagle first, not many players can say they've done that. What clicked that year that you got so many points?
It was a fortunate situation, I think. I was getting a lot of playing time. I had the trust of my coach to do the right things on the ice, and I was playing with really great teammates, to be quite honest. And when you have kind of all those things put together, you're on a line with Randy Copley and Dan Payette. Things can be a bit easier out there than maybe the year before as a rookie. So I would say it's a combination of ice time and a fortunate situation.
Scream Eagles fans last year were watching Pierre-Luc Dubois ends up at 99 points. A connection between you two, lived in the same household under the McRaes. Was that something where you were watching, or if you were you rooting for? Were you kind of hoping to keep the McRae household record?
It was really fun, actually, watching the team last year. I always kind of keep tabs on how the Eagles are doing. Last year, that was an exceptional team with a lot of talent. I was hoping for a better result and have them go a little further in the playoffs. Dubois, he's a player. There's something in the food at the McRae household for sure. A lot of real good players have gone through there since I've been there. Even I know Cam Fergus stayed there as well.
After playing in Cape Breton, you go to Shawinigan. Tell us about that. I know there were some injury problems there, but you did have a chance to play in a very strong team.
We were the number one team overall, I believe, in the Q that year. My memory is correct. But yeah, I ran into some injury trouble. We had an exceptional team, playing on the line with some really good players. Pascal Dupuis was on my right wing, so it was real nice playing there for the time that I was there. He was a really great player.
You went on to university as well, excelled there, a second all-star team in the CIS with UMB. Talk about the university hockey experience. I know it's rewarding for a lot of guys after they leave Major Junior.
Yeah, university was good. We, again, went to a very strong program. I was fortunate enough to be around a lot of great players again. And we had a lot of success there. We won 2 AUS titles in the time that I was there. Came a goal away from a national title in my very first year. University hockey was different. It was definitely a step up in competition. You're playing against men, not boys at the junior level, I would say. UMB, I'll throw another plug in there for any of the guys from Cape Breton that want a great school to go to. And I know there's a little bit of a legacy with Chris Culligan going to UMB as well, and a couple of other guys, I'm sure. An amazing school. You get a great education there, and they prepare you well for the workforce. Definitely, it's an adjustment, juggling school responsibilities and then also the hockey. I found it tough practicing 5 days a week, 6 days a week, and playing maybe 1 game, 2 games a week. That was a big difference and a big change from the junior schedule.
Now, after that, you did have the opportunity to play some senior hockey in Newfoundland. Did you entertain playing pro? What happened there to bring the end of your hockey career?
There were some pro opportunities, some opportunities out of junior. There were some opportunities out of university. I don't know. I would say that I do kind of regret maybe not taking advantage of those. But, at the end of the day, I think I made a really good decision for me. I didn't want to be, 30 years old with no work experience after playing pro hockey in a number of different leagues, either in North America or in Europe. And I made that choice early, and it's worked out for me.
Fans will be surprised to know that as I talk to you, a bit of a time difference here as you're over in Switzerland. Tell us what you're doing now and how did you end up over there?
I've been working for Philip Morris for a number of years now. Right now, I'm the global deployment manager for customer care and commercial infrastructure. So essentially what I do is for any market that's launching one of our new products that needs to set up a customer care strategy, I walk the markets essentially through what they need to do to get that up and running.
Fans will appreciate hearing from you, Ryan. I certainly had a great career in Cape Breton. Thanks for this.
Thank you. I really appreciate the call, and it's nice to actually chat with someone from back there. Haven't done it recently, so it's nice to have that connection back to Cape Breton again.